The Four Nations tournament gets underway on Wednesday with Canada taking on Sweden in the tournament opener. So let's try to make this tournament a profitable one for you guys as the NHL takes a week-long vacation. Let's roll. What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Game Day Wagers and its breakdown of the Four Nations tournament, which gets underway on Wednesday with Canada taking on Sweden. In today's video, it is Tuesday, February the 11th, and I'm going to be breaking down Canada versus Sweden on Wednesday, as well as talking through the format and the schedule for this tournament. Before we get into the picks, though, if you guys haven't already subbed to the YouTube channel at Game Day Wagers, please go ahead and do so now. We are pumping out some great content on a daily basis, and we're going to turn this Four Nations face-off into a very profitable tournament. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of the picks video, some of you may be asking what the hell the Four Nations face-off is. Well, it's essentially a glorified tournament that pits the NHL's best on best across Sweden, the United States, Finland, and Canada, and it's supposed to be a replacement for the All-Star Game, which has come under scrutiny of late for not being a good product. This tournament is a way for the league and owners to generate some revenue while taking a break from the NHL grind. The way the format works is that each team plays each other one time, with the top two teams based on record meeting in the finals next Thursday, February 20th. Now that you have the lowdown on the tournament, let's try to make some freaking money and exploit some lines. The first game on the board we're breaking down is Canada versus Sweden, and entering this contest, Canada is minus 250 favorites, and rightfully so. They should be able to navigate a Sweden side whose best player is arguably Leaf star William Nylander. The Canadians, they boast incredible depth up front. They have the likes of Sidney Crosby, Nathan MacKinnon, Connor McDavid, Braden Point, Mitch Marner, to name a few, and they have a solid defense core led by Devin Tays and Cale Makar on the back end. Problem I believe Canada will walk into is their goaltending is not as strong as the other three nations in the tournament, which leads me to my best bet for this contest. We're taking the over 5.5 goals at odds of minus 140. I believe no team is going to be able to stop Canada's offense from scoring goals at will. They have 3 of the top 5 NHL point getters in the league and 5 of the top 11 point getters at 5-on-5 across the entire National Hockey League. And the onus is going to be on Philip Gustafsson and a weaker Swedish defense to limit them in the opener. I just don't see it happening. Gustafsson has given up at least 3 goals in 7 of his last 10 starts for the Minnesota Wild. And with this elite talent up front for Canada, I expect Canada to hit at least 3 or 4 goals in this contest. Flip side, Sweden has a very capable forward group led by Maple Leaf star William Nylander. As I mentioned, they should be able to pot a couple to do their fair share of scoring in this contest to help push this game over the total. This opening game for the tournament is going to be a tone-setting game in all regards. Whether we see a glorified pond hockey match, there's definitely too much talent up front to limit the scoring, or if we see a more competitive game with guys actually trying hard, again, there's simply too much scoring for the defense to overcome and the goalies to keep them at bay. For my best bet, we're going to go with the over 5.5 goals at odds of minus 140. And if you want to get a little crazy, you can add a couple of goal scorers to that bet. You can take Nathan MacKinnon to score a goal anytime. That 2-leg parlay, over 5.5, MacKinnon anytime goal pays 230. Or I like Sam Reinhart, who's going to be playing on the top line with Connor McDavid and Mitch Marner to score a goal. That parlay over 5.5, Sam Reinhart to score, pays plus 300. If you're looking to parlay all 3 and get a little bit greedy, that parlay will pay out plus 750. So just to recap, we're playing the over 5.5 as the best bet at minus 140. Then we're going to sprinkle a half unit on over 5.5 and Nathan MacKinnon to score a goal plus 230. And over 5.5 and Sam Reinhart to score a goal at plus 300. That wraps up today's edition of the Four Nations preview and prediction show. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video and enjoyed the content, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss on any great things moving forward. I want to turn this tournament into a very profitable one for you guys. As always, good luck, and we'll see you on Wednesday to break down United States versus Finland.